want to be coughing when we're recording. Hey folks, welcome back. Let's play Atelier Ryza 3. Sumi Yi holds the bridge over the way. The bridge over the way. I think I fucked up this one. And Zhuge Liang creates wooden bowls and gliding horses. Oh man, it's one of my favorite chapter titles too, and I fucked up the half of it that isn't very good. I'm the Mysterious JG.
Way or no way, I'm Lethal Feline.
The interesting part, of course, is Zhuge Liang creates wooden bowls and gliding horses, because the version of the novel I read actually includes a footnote that says, scholars are still debating what the book is talking about here. We do not know what the hell this author is talking about.
The wooden bowls make sense. Maybe the gliding horses is a mistranslation. Who knows?
It's, well, yeah, I mean, but it's, what they say, it's Chinese scholars studying this old Chinese book and saying we don't know what this Chinese author was talking about. But it is,
Yeah,
it is, in Dynasty Warriors, it's the wood oxen, and it is some kind of, like, wheeled vehicle for transporting grain, but it's like, the idea, like, how it works, I think they're, like, complete. It appears to be science fiction from somebody who is thinking in terms of wood technology. Anyway, let's get back to the Ashra-Amberd outskirts. And the undisturbed ruins. The undisputed champion of ruins.
We're going to go here and we're going to disturb the fuck out of these ruins with some nice pictures of monsters that librarians cannot handle. See, now I can make the one-person jokes.
Librarians hate this one weird monster. Now on a complete and total, just random, you know what, I feel like doing it, I'm going to switch our party around. Not because I think there might be a boss coming, and it would be fun to see someone else for a bit. Yeah, this is...
I was going to say, there's at least 2 other people that might get that joke, but they don't have time to watch Let's Plays.
I don't know that I get the joke. I do see the, you know, those banner ads, like, librarians hate this trick, or this one word, blah, blah. Like, I think that's what you're referring to, and if you're referring to something else, then...
I was referring to your nephew's drawings that upset people.
Oh, no, okay, yeah. Well, the library... Okay, no, actually, you're referring to my family, and I'm not getting your references. I do know that librarians hate...
His head.
Well, there's this ad I always used to see that said, like, librarians hate this trick, and it's like a way that you can get books for free. And it always puzzled me because it's like, why would librarians hate that? Librarians want you to read, and they're giving you books for free. Like, they're not making more, whatever.
You'll find it, folks. Don't worry.
Did I just bypass where we need to go?
You did.
Aww.
No, the mini-map is your friend. It's north from that location. It's the one with the blue mark on it.
I am heading that way. Like, I don't think you could get there the way you think you got there. I think you have to come down here.
You could probably jump off there. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I'm coming the way that was intended.
These are weird-looking things.
That's what she said. Hold on. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the best. And I might make sure I don't use that one. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, well, let's see if this works. It's still going down that wrong path.
Yep. That'll be resolved by the end of the video, and we're no longer recording.
All right, it's open. Come on, guys.
I knew the power
of these ruins.
I knew the power of this hellish underworld crystal and its demonic origins would be the way.
And there's another one of these damn things in here.
Yeah, these like Christmas ornaments. They did say there were going to be ornaments down here. Wow, look at all this ancient literature! Holy shit! It makes me phase through solid objects. Looks like we're at a dead end. What is this place? It doesn't seem like there's anything special in here. Except for this thing.
Yep. Boss doesn't care about any of these books that could have like the secrets of everything forever or this floating crystal thing like the other one we saw. It's all boring. He wants to go home.
Maybe he can't see it. Maybe only the Ryza can see this glowing crystal thing.
Maybe. This is how we enter the woods, right? There's no door anywhere. So what in the world?
God damn it.
Please do not die on recording. It's against the YouTube TOS.
Only Lethal will hear my final words because I will not be able to save the recording and post it.
Improbable.
Do you see the same thing, Impal? Do you see that crystal that boss apparently can't see?
Yes.
Is there a problem?
No, madam, there's no problem. I mean, a problem? Even calling it a big problem might be putting it mildly. Why would they do such an idiotic...
There's no problem, officer. There's just something that's apparently going to destroy all life as we know it. I'm a bit confused myself, so let me start from the conclusion and work backwards. You know the islet near the village? Yeah, islet, that's the word. In the middle of the river, it seems that there's a king of Fallujah sealed there.
No kidding! That means there's a gate here after all!
No, the king was transported here through the gate in the ruins we explored last year. The ancients, unlike the people of the Age of God and Squirrel, were unaware of the existence of the underworld. Wait, I thought the ancients were the... Okay, I thought the ancients were the Clint Kingdom, and the Age of God were more ancient than the ancients. But these are... The ancients, the Age of God people, and the Clint Kingdom are three different groups.
It's a shame it's not orange, so JG
Right.
can remember who the ancients were.
Well, no, Age of God we got. That's a mysterious civilization that existed a long time ago. Totally different from Clint Kingdom, which is a kingdom that prospered through alchemy in the old days. But neither of them are underworld, which is hell, I guess. Although, wait, hold on. This was infested with the Fallujah, but it existed even before there were Fallujah to be bad and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
These people were the victims of the invasion due to the sudden appearance of a gate. Invasion was some swarm of Fallujah, destroyed the Clint Kingdom. But I guess the Fallujah had already come and destroyed the ancients, and then they left, and then they came back to destroy the Clint Kingdom. In retrospect, it was a miracle that physically sealing the gate with ruins even worked. True. But what's the connection between that and the King of Fallujah? I'm sorry. Please, don't hit me.
Well, at least it's not Dion this time. They must have been studying him.
Yeah, Dion actually got left in the Atelier when we teleported here.
Yeah, he's not going to do that again, but I'm thankful that at least Hao can step on my lines. As long as they don't know when or where the gate occurs, it's impossible to defend against it.
I mean, I guess in theory they could put defenses everywhere in the world, but that would be a bit troublesome.
So they decide to study the Fallujah, to learn their weaknesses and to make them less of a threat, which seems actually like a good idea. Maybe the Fallujah had a weakness to peanut butter, and you could, like, put it on, a nuclear missile, and they'd lick it and it would explode.
Nuclear. They have not updated our definition of Fallujah, by the way, even though we learned more about them, so boo.
But they never made any headway, so they sealed the king deep underground, much like, nuclear waste. Oh no, so the Clint Kingdom and the Istar both knew that he was here and...
Sealed him away in the hopes he would not cause trouble, which has actually turned out to come to pass until we started fucking around where we weren't needed?
No, I doubt the Research Institute knew. If they had, they definitely wouldn't have gotten involved. They're a bunch of sissy lalas.
They're not the type of, evil society that would try to turn something like that into a weapon and unleash destruction on themselves. They're the type of evil society that wouldn't have even noticed in order to do that.
They don't exactly have a lot of rabbit wives with, giant Wolverine claws. like some of us.
Yeah.
They've done some unsavory things, but their objective remains the same: to serve the kingdom.
By the way, thank you for not melting my claws down to get the adamant we needed.
Well, I'm not like Rogue Hasket. I'm not going to sell all of your things because we change video games. Developing medicines to combat injury, disease, and pestilence, as well as raising the standard of living, was their primary goal. We wanted to make sure that everyone could, wash themselves because it was getting very stinky in the kingdom.
Unfortunately, they then converted to late-stage capitalism and everything became corporate, and maximizing shareholder value outweighed doing any good to society as a whole. Eat the rich.
War and plunder were never on the agenda, unless there were resources to be stolen. They may have gone a bit too far at times, but on the whole...
Oh, stop sticking up for your kingdom. They're a bunch of assholes. We all know it. See? He was boss next. That's what I thought. What do you personally think the Institute was doing here, Empel? Empel, former Royal Academy officer. I forgot his last name was Volmer.
Hey, yeah, you'd think it would be the same, Mr. Brunnan, you'd be... Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, maybe something to do with the underworld. Something more powerful than the tools of the ancients. If they could have gotten their hands on that, they wouldn't have had to rely on alchemy for the power. It sounds likely, since they knew their alchemistos weren't very capable. They sucked eggs.
They weren't even as good as me and the one other alchemist who aren't terrible. And
we're self-taught.
I suppose what Empel and I were looking for last year was this facility. I guess. We can retcon it to that.
Weren't you looking for a gate in the ruins to the capital last year? I'm gonna, be an obstacle to this retcon.
Why the fuck didn't you guys just become playable? I mean, you spent half the game wandering around with us anyway. Why would we not just make you playable?
More precisely, we were looking for a way to prevent the natural gates that the ancients had been studying, so I've re-retconned. We found a reference to it. Actually, that was what they were doing all along. We found a reference to it in a document that Empel Volmer, picked up during his travels. It must be related to the research on the Fallujah done here.
My tummy's grumbling.
So, the Fallujah here let's try again. Is the Fallujah here going to stay asleep indefinitely? Is it dead?
The seal was very powerful, but the Clint Kingdom and the Research Institute have ransacked these ruins pretty badly. Which means now it's far from perfect. Frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if it broke.
Broke bad.
In that case, we'd better finish that Fallujah King off. I'm not sure why we're not capitalizing King anymore, because, I guess he's gonna die, so it doesn't matter, but what we should do it while we have the chance.
I don't think proper noun rules and punctuation rules are governed by whether the proper noun is alive.
I'm just looking for consistency.
I'm sincere, by the way.
And I'm Snow! Right. Now that we know it's here, we have to do something about it. Prep my hind.
Your what?
The helicopter, not my butt.
A hindy.
Hindy.
Anyway,
Prep the hinder.
A hindy. To break the seal on the islet, we need to activate the crystal there. So we'll need another USB-C.
Only then can we travel to the famed islets of Langerhans. It's a real thing, folks.
It's the same thing that we did at the ruins, but it seems to require some pretty powerful magic. Thankfully, everyone's a fucking wizard.
Even Lent can use items for magical properties, just not well.
He can step on the ground and summon magma. That's pretty magical.
I'm actually better at that stuff than the rabbit people. This game is innately racist against rabbit people.
They have other very nice attributes, Lens. You'll learn.
Like their
Gotcha.
hinders.
Yes, the hindies are incredible.
I'll go back to the Atelier and try to come up with a recipe. If I come up, I mean I will find a book in my Atelier.
I actually have hind triple Ds. Ancient ruins complete.
I was actually talking about your butt, but yeah, sure, that works too.
Yeah, well, I do not have an item which can be used here. Sealed King.
You need to synthesize the White Moon Soul.
Can this be used? I ask you.
Yes, Len, it can be used.
Okay, good. Thank you for answering my question.
Just do it in your private time.
Well, there's a big bird up here, but I think
That's the one we fought
all that,
before.
no, yeah. We don't care. All right, let's go see if we got a new Alchemisto book as soon as we return. What do you know? She's got an Alchemisto book.
Well, I came up with that White Moon Soul recipe. How about that?
I pulled it right out of my hind D.
I got a lot of stuff up in there. Up in there, up in there.
Y'all
Anyway, I
gonna-
learned how to make it.
Y'all gonna make me lose my White Moon Soul.
Up in here, up in here.
You have anything new to say, Claudia?
No, I mean, working myself, I need to think about both properly. And of course you, Ryza.
Yeah, you better think about me. Nah, you're leaving my personal bubble, so you don't exist anymore.
And neither does your mom.
Not that that ever is gonna matter.
Now, mom is not even actually, she can't be dead if she never lived.
Oh, we need an adamant for this. Thankfully, we have an extra one on hand. Hopefully, we only need one.
Now it's time to find out if synth quality, add bold, element value. Okay, so this is a thing that we could have be a fancy pants alchemy item in future if we wanted, but it would appear for plot purposes. We don't need to do anything beyond just getting a basic one made. So let's get a basic one made. Moon crystal power.
I will make a moon thing out of moon things. That tracks.
I'm looking for one that does the old, yeah, here we go. Just in case that makes a difference. Still need an adamant. We still haven't hit the point where it'll let us just make it yet, so that's locked. That is not locked. Oh, I need to drop an elixir in here, even if we've already actually filled in all the elementals. Oh, it looks like Emperor Unis count as elixirs. That's interesting to know. So do these Van de Graaff generators that we seem to have been accumulating.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Why's it got to be a White Moon Soul?
Because that's just what the plot requires. I'm sorry. If you find it insensitive, I'm not. There's nothing being said.
If you are, please don't be offended. And if you are, it's kind of on you.
Hey, we got 10,000 thing balls. We can actually buy the thing.
Why am I over here? So this was not the one. It was this one, probably. Probably. And it ain't that one. And ain't that one. All right.
Now we start tactics level 3. Hooray!
Ooh. Man, we're gonna be able to
If
do.
you, of course, swing.
If you swing, we'll do so many fatal final blast, whatever the fuck they're called, Big Bang attacks. It'll be crazy.
We'll do so many fatal furies.
Cry of the Wolf or whatever the new one's called. We're gonna do so many Sonic, whatever the game is called that Lethal is be playing tomorrow.
I'm not going to be playing it tomorrow or in whatever.
What
That
happened?
game is it just got delayed. So
I'm sorry. Hey, I was. You explained that I forgot.
I didn't explain that much. Also, this doesn't go anywhere. No, like Sonic Rumble is the name of the game, and it was supposed to release May 8th, and it's been delayed for nebulous reasons. It's just like it's not good enough to release yet. When is it releasing?
Wow. For a Sonic game to be not good enough to release? That's amazing.
Well, it's a live service kind of game, so either way, they're like, we don't have a new date for you. We're not even going to put on the main page for this that it's delayed. I had to go to their Discord server and everything to find out this information. And it's just really mismanaged in that way. There's not good communication. There's not good marketing. It's a case study in how to not do this stuff well.
I mean, they could have just put it out. Like, that's what they would have done with Sonic 06.
I played the beta for it. It was pretty good back then, so I'm interested to see what the final product was. That was back in, I'm trying to remember, that was 2024 sometime. I think it was November, maybe?
Now, if they called the game Sonic Rumble Roses, it would appeal to the exact same audience it does, as far as furries are concerned.
They'd have to call it Rumble Rouges.
So here we are, Lethal. Can I drop down directly and make you happy? No, it looks like I can't.
Damn, sucks.
Looks like we had to go the way that I was going.
Well, then go there.
I will.
Yeah.
And you're going to like it.
Damn, setting up this roadblocks on my sliding can be cool.
Well,
just missed that. That would have been amazing.
Just a bit outside. And we're back. We'll just go ahead and stick this in here, and everything will be good.
And now it suddenly says we need 2.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I can see the crystal now. Were you guys seeing it before?
Yes. Okay, it looks like it has successfully been activated. This should unseal the islet
Of Langerhans.
and release the king.
And then we shall know the name of the king.
We have to hurry before the Fallujah escapes. Thankfully, we have a portal right here.
You know, just for the hell of it, we should just leave this thing and do everything else.
Just ignore it forever. Oh, well, no, that's researching Puni.
I think we had to fight Gold Puni or something for that one.
Well, they said an islet, so
Let's look for a blue icon. There's a blue icon. It's backed by that thing.
Okay.
Sealed Kang. I think that's the one.
Kang the Conqueror. Ah, that's not a teleport point. Damn it. Random quest has been triggered. Holy shit. It's probably gold ingredients, which normally I would care about a bit, but in this case, it's like, no, there's a boss. I'm curious to see if it takes less time to kill than that one fight where we fought little armadillos that were like, we do not care about your attacks. You're not interested.
Thankfully, the people of this forgotten village are not spooked by the Pokemon.
They're spooked, but they're so used to being bored that even when they're spooked, they just kind of don't physically react.
Mm-hmm.
Diglett dig, trio.
There's a lot of bullshit in there. I think you may have missed the exit again.
I think I may have. Indeed.
There's one bridge to get to this place. It's like they wanted to make it a little isolated.
Yeah.
Like this thing can't fly or something.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get to swing at this guy, because it's probably going to be a cinematic that leads into a boss fight, but you never know. Oh, well, we do need our little Vaporeon guy to climb up there, don't we?
It does have his head on the mini-map.
Yeah.
Can't summon him out in the water?
Why would it be able to summon the water guy in the water? Oh.
Gotta be able to ring the bell. You can't ring that shit underwater.
So have we soft locked the game?
No. Waterfall
Don't
climbing.
go climbing waterfalls. Do, 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 do.
Thankfully, this thing is content just to sit here and wait for us.
Hi, I'm Flute King.
Missed.
I'm Flute King. How you doing?
Please kill me and put me out of my terrible misery of living in this room all by myself.
That's
Wow.
not even the, I was going to say, that's not even the king talking. That's Lethal's inner dialogue.
Okay. Well, that's a great way to...
Wow, a king of Fallujah, right here in our own world. I've seen lots of queens of Fallujah, but this is impressive. Have you taken a look at that Schwanstugger?
Yep, I have. It's been waiting here for all these years, all alone. It wants to die, just like apparently Lethal. Dreaming of the day it can finally be free. Freed from this mortal coil. I feel you, buddy.
Gasp! This thing's a beast. Look, you can tell it despises us. Or at least Lent.
I can understand what's it's justifiably angry, you know. It's been locked away for so long without any TV or Game Boy or anything. It's, you know, it's probably just very bored. Well, time to hit with a stick. Several
bored.
sticks. This is as far as we're letting you get.
Okay. Hopefully we're not still in aggressive mode because I don't remember how to get out of it. We are not.
You're in support mode. Well, good news. We're doing more damage than we were in that other fight.
Mm-hmm. We're not taking a whole lot either.
We are taking more damage than usual. That's neat. Like Patty's lost.
Yeah.
Well,
She was down to
about
like
us.
80% health for a minute.
Uh-huh.
We better do something about
And
this.
by a minute, you mean like 3 seconds before the auto heal got.
We better crank up that auto heal a bit.
Oh my god, the damage is out of control.
Now, in fairness, this thing might start doing more damage as it gets, you know, weakened or whatever.
Hey, it might even have a second form.
That's true. And it's still not going to give us a symbol key, which are the ones that are actual accessories to permanently boost you.
Yep. We've broken the critter.
Singularity, Kamehameha!
Well, so far, I think this one is going to be shorter than that battle.
Yeah.
This has a second form.
Yeah, it has a second or maybe even a third form.
I wouldn't even know how to pronounce the name of that move. I saw like Stoßfart or something.
Schlussfahr, particular height, Überprüfungen.
It didn't have that many syllables for sure.
Oh, it's going for the Weltschmerz attack here. Oh no,
aggressive
see,
mode has been
got-
entered.
Damn your game. There we go. Well, then how do I trigger this shit if I hitting that? Well, whatever. I'm here too.
That's my performance. I made flower petals. That'll stop it from doing a tubular attack, right? Or maybe it's a lift attack nowadays.
I was just
Heavenly
about to do
fantasy.
this. I was just about to do the thing that would have actually prevented this. Oh wow.
Oh god, it killed everyone. Awesome.
Guess I should have done that. I guess I should have done the thing that would have prevented that. Let's
Well,
see.
that's kind of embarrassing. Well, don't worry, your good friend Federica will pull your ass out of the fire with one of these idle loops.
I
Right?
don't think.
It's a first-class product. Says on it.
I don't think I got anything that's going to bring him back to life.
Well, I guess you're fucking dead. I got all your stuff now. That's what you get for getting complacent.
Yeah, this is bad because I don't actually remember how to switch party members around. Because it's been a long time since we needed anything like that.
Well, I guess it's my time to shine. Oh yeah, Lila's here.
Well, there you go. Federica pulling it out in the clutch. I'm stronger than all yous.
You fucking yuts. Put me on the game cover.
Atelier Federica. Or maybe Bistro Federica.
We really did it. We failed utterly.
And it does have the 3 characters who died framed here panting. Wonder how it knew.
Yep, this area should be safe now. If anyone wants to explore the ruins, there won't be a Fallujah waiting for them.
That was about the... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say, Clifford, you can come in now. You can be playable.
Excellent. Sari, time to sneak out from behind that column where you've been hiding. No, I do believe that battle went about as well as it possibly could have gone. Like, having everyone fucking die and having Federica come in and just randomly with her little like, yeah, I'm stern face. Oh, he futzed around a bit, gave up on trying to revive our party members, and then killed it anyway. That was pretty perfect.
When I saw the damage, I was all like, 690. I'm pretty sure that's more hit points than Ryza has. I can't help but feel a little sorry for it. I pray that its soul return safely to Orem, where it can terrorize my people.
Yeah, somehow I don't feel that sorry for it, having just been murdered by it.
How you doing there, Patty? You doing better?
Shut up, Federica. You don't have lines here. Why would you have lines? What would you have done in this situation to deserve a chance to talk?
Well, I guess our work here is done. We can die happy. Shall we get going then?
Yeah, let's head back to the Atelier and pack her.
Return
to the
and a
outskirts.
venom nut. It does feel like a bit of an anticlimax of a, was there a big bad above us, I guess, maybe?
An anticlimax. We fucking died.
Well, we died, but I mean, like, it's like, oh, we went into a ruin and then we fought a monster. I don't know. But the DLCs have not been, had varying degrees of story other than you got to go fight a big monster.
Mm-hmm. We're not getting old world blues quality DLCs from this Ryza series. It's all right.
We are not going to get paid a visit by Dr. Principal Boros.
Although we have fought many things that look like giant robo-scorpions. That was like a giant robo-mantis. That's pretty close.
Is our party still dead?
One hit
point. Actually, I believe they are. I believe they would be fine. I'm not going to go make a point of encountering enemies, but I believe we actually would be fine because of all the auto heal. Oh, this is the Atelier. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting attacked in here.
I didn't think. Yeah, I didn't realize it was the Atelier we were walking towards. But
Who's rapping at my chamber door?
knock knock. Are you getting ready to leave?
Yeah, I guess we just finished up with this DLC, so we just heading out.
This video is going slightly long, but we will be finished with the DLC, so it's worth it. I see. Hopefully the ruins didn't dampen your impression of our village.
What are you looking at me for?
Well, like what village? We already forgot about.
Of course not. We had a great time here. It was amazing how Tao and I left the party and immediately everyone died.
Apologies for making you come out to us, and reviving my friends.
Mhm.
We should have, gone to you first. Oh yeah, we should have asked for permission to kill the monster that was threatening all creation. Very rude of us.
Not at all. I just remembered that I had something to give you. Here, take this. And he starts to undo his pants. And,
Oh, I thought he was going to kick us in the nuts.
well, one or the other.
An alchemical recipe? Where'd you get this, Holmes?
I thought I was the only one who could pull those out of my handy.
Got any more in there?
Remember I mentioned an alchemisto who lived here in our village long ago. He left his unfinished recipe behind. He came to this village just after the Institute researchers left, and he was helping everyone like a doctor.
It mentions 7 essential herbs and spices.
He was a doctor of chicken. He liked to study ways to use medicine to cook them. Whenever someone was injured or sick, he made medicine for them, and he was such a kind man. Just hearing about him made me decide to become a doctor myself. He was so kind, even hearing about his kindness inspired my entire life. I'm a bit sad.
It's a great recipe, even though it's unfinished. If completed, I mean, all I have to do is add black pepper to this, and you have some really good, fried chicken. It'll be enough to heal any injury.
And make
Chicken
anything
that good.
and make anything taste like chicken.
Make anything make you lick your fingers.
Hey, then you definitely need to complete it.
I'll take orders from you. Oh, I guess I kind of owe you one, don't I?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dragging our dead bodies out of that ruin and all.
I can. It's incredibly complicated, and I'm not confident that I can even forward it as it is.
Oh, well, I guess there's nothing to
Impel?
be done then.
Impel, while you're looking at me.
I guess there's nothing to be done. Thank you, Doctor. There's nothing to be done with this recipe. I'm certainly not going to interject at this point.
This recipe.
It's a Meal's chicken recipe.
That alchemisto, he tried to make this medicine to help your village? That's out of character.
He said it was to atone for his sins, I believe. He didn't sound like a bad person to me. Although, if I heard about him and it inspired my whole life, he's presumably much older than the person we're both talking about.
Oh, don't tell me. He was here all this time?
After many years, he left to seek the knowledge he needed to perfect his medicine. To where exactly? I'm afraid I don't know. Sorry. He said he had to make up for the sins of burning that one asshole's arm. He said even though he was an asshole, I probably shouldn't have burned his arm. I wish I knew what he was talking about.
I see.
I hope this recipe will come in handy to you one day. Take care. Bye.
Goodbye.
And like Commander Shepard, he turns his head and walks away.
This recipe, it's a meal's, isn't it?
How old is a meal supposed to be?
How old are you supposed to be?
Well, yes. I knew the instant I laid eyes on it. There's no mistaking it.
The way he dots his I's with little hearts, it's definitely Emil's handwriting.
Atone for his sins, which means... Who knows? Maybe he meant it, maybe he didn't. Maybe he was just trying to get sympathy like the bitch he is.
Maybe by his sins he means something completely unrelated and still thinks trying to kill me was absolutely a good thing. But he was definitely helping the people in this village by making medicine for them, right? Assuming the medicine wasn't to turn them into like horrible chicken monsters to serve the Empire.
Maybe he was going to turn them into snails. We can't be sure.
Could be. They have no mouth. They have no beak, yet they must cluck. I mean, this is me giving him the benefit of the doubt.
No, I know. All along, he must have been honing his skills while helping people.
Earning experience points and gold, doing little side quests like making medicine.
Getting SP and unlocking capabilities. In the process, he came up with his recipe. I'm just astounded. He must have had a cutscene where it said, I learned how to make the recipe for whatever this is.
Impel, you should have it. I want you to have that cutscene.
Mhm.
You might have been trying to make it all this time just to heal your damn arm, yo.
That's a big leap to... Oh, never mind. Let's all pretend that's what's happening.
For heaven's sake, could he have left me a bigger headache of a recipe?
Even my Millennium Eye is going to struggle with this one.
Make sure you finish it.
Or
Or I'll
I'll kill you.
scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll kill you too.
Kill you! Just say so.
Yeah.
I do it.
Dion will help.
But not with the alchemy part. You don't want that help.
Well, I will finish it, no matter how long it takes, even if it's not even in this game.
Even if it turns out to be part of, like, you know, fan fiction.
Yes, go to your live journals to get the ending to this quest.
Sealed Queen Quest. So that would, gameplay-wise, the reward for that was not much of a thing, but, come on. We're all just looking for more character development for MPEL.
We got venom juice or something.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. We got some stuff. I'm sure there's goodies that we got just by going into the dungeon. That moon rock thing that we found is probably a pretty fancy pants alchemical recipe in and of itself. But we went a bit long there, folks, but it was worth it in order to have the King Fallujah murder everyone and then get defeated by Federica, who is kind of quietly one of my very favorite characters in this entire narrative. When we come back next time, I'm sure that Federica won't do anything. That's one of the reasons it's so fun to watch her rescue us all from Super Monster Fallujahs. Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.